Hey there, let's talk about money today, shall we? Today we're going to go over the mortgage questions I get all the time. So if you have any questions about mortgages, listen in. First, a reminder, a mortgage is a type of loan that helps you buy a home. A mortgage lender will give the home seller the money to buy the home, and then you, as the buyer, pay the mortgage lender back, plus interest, of course. In your mortgage, there are two main terms to be aware of, your principal and interest. Principal is the amount of money the lender gave you. If you bought a $300,000 house and put down $30,000 as a down payment, your principal will be $270,000 because that's how much the lender is spotting you. Make sense? The next thing is to be aware of interest. Interest is the fee that the lender charges you for taking their money, basically. Interest is charged as a percentage of your principal and is applied to your monthly payments. The longer you take to pay off the loan, the more interest you will pay. And interest can add up over time. So that's why everyone is crazy about the low interest rates we have right now. It means they'll end up paying less in interest than someone who has a higher interest rate. Now that we're all up to speed, let's jump into these facts. Okay, question number 1. What are closing costs and how much should you budget for? Closing costs are the fees you pay to close on the deal and buy a home. They include prepaid escrow fees, which includes insurance and taxes, lender fees, title insurance, and more. Closing costs can vary a lot, but budget to pay around 2 to 3% of the home's purchase price. You also need to budget for inspector and appraiser fees, which run around $500 to $700 each. So your mortgage payment will depend on 1, how much cash you put down on your down payment, thereby decreasing your principal balance. 2, how much you have to pay in property taxes. 3, your interest rate. And 4, things like your homeowner's insurance and PMI. Mortgage payments vary widely from buyer to buyer. Everyone is in a unique situation, so every mortgage payment will be unique. And last, question number 3, will my monthly payments change during the loan term? Almost definitely. Even if you have a fixed rate mortgage, also known as a mortgage where the interest rate stays the same the whole time, and your actual mortgage payment stays the same, your property taxes and insurance premiums will change. And if you start out with a PMI, once you pay off 20% of the home's purchase price, your payment will decrease as you won't have to pay PMI anymore. So there you have it, the most common mortgage questions I get. If you have any mortgage questions that we didn't cover today, just send me a message and I'll get your answers.